Most of the Anglo Saxon vocabulary came from German and Danish, with a few Latin words that usually referred to things relating to Rome or the Christian Church. Old English also had a variety of letters that we do not use today, including the thorn, which made a th sound, the th, which made a d sound, and an ash. Old English is a very Germanic language. It is influenced largely by other Germanic languages.
Just by looking at the two sentences, there are similarities in some words, but also differences. The main difference is the fact that the Old English sentence has different endings that vary based on aspects such as gender, case, and if it is plural or singular.
Nouns, definite articles, and adjectives had different inflections for three genders, those being masculine, feminine, and neuter. Nouns and adjectives cannot change gender, but the words themselves will have different endings based on what their gender is. Most of these genders weren't assigned for any particular reason, but adjectives had the same gender as the noun they described.
The different types of gender are neuter A, feminine O, weak masculine N, and weak feminine N. All these genders have different endings. Neuter A endings have just the stem for nominative and accusative, and then ES and E. Here, the Old English word for tongue has the weak feminine endings. Nouns and adjectives were inflected according to gender, case, and number. Inflecting something means changing the form of the word in order to change its meaning. Different endings are added to the end of every noun and adjective stem. A stem is the part of the noun or adjective that is not a special ending. Here, the Old English word for tongue is the nominative, and then to get the stem you take off the ending, so the stem would be tung. So you add endings to the stem in order to show how the word is being used in the sentence. There are different cases with different endings to show how a noun is being used in a sentence. The nominative case shows the subject of the sentence. The subject of the sentence is the one doing the action. In the sentence, the alligator sleeps, the alligator is in the nominative because it is doing the action. The accusative case shows the direct object of the sentence. The direct object is the thing receiving the action. Here, the cat is the nominative in this sentence, and the burrito is in the accusative case because it is being bitten. The genitive case shows that one noun possesses another noun. The noun that possesses something is the one in the genitive case. Ronald is in the genitive case because he is possessing the mouse. The dative case shows if something is the indirect object of an action. The indirect object is something that is not receiving the action, but is still taking part in it. In this sentence, the boy is in the dative because he is receiving the outcome of the action, which is the sock being given to him. The instrumental case is used to show when a noun is used to accomplish something. The thing in the instrumental case is what's being used. So in this sentence, the hammer would be defined as instrumental because it's what is being used to build the house. Adjectives can also have endings, but they must have things called case agreement. This means that the adjective must have the same type of ending as whatever noun it is describing. In this case, happy is describing human, so it has to be in the nominative, and tasty is describing tortilla, so it must be in the accusative.